Welcome to Listen and Learn Medical. Here is terminology of the human brain with 432 Hz music that may help you to retain information faster. Anatomical structures of the brain, terms and meaning. Cerebrum, largest part of the brain responsible for voluntary actions, thought, and memory. Cerebral cortex, outer layer of the cerebrum, involved in sensory perception and decision-making. Cerebellum, located at the back of the brain, controls balance, coordination, and movement. Brainstem, controls automatic functions like breathing and heartbeat, includes midbrain, pons, and medulla. Oblongata, medulla oblongata, part of brainstem, controlling heart rate, breathing, and blood pressure. Pons, part of the brainstem that relays messages between the cerebrum and cerebellum. Midbrain, involved in vision, hearing, motor control, and alertness. Thalamus relay station for sensory and motor signals to the cerebral cortex. Hypothalamus regulates hormones, hunger, thirst, temperature, and emotions. Pituitary gland, master endocrine gland connected to the hypothalamus corpus callosum. Bundle of nerve fibers connecting the left and right cerebral hemispheres. Ventricles, cavities in the brain filled with cerebrospinal fluid, CSF. Meninges, 3 protective membranes, dura mater, arachnoid mater, pia mater. Lobes of the cerebrum, frontal lobe controls, decision-making, planning, movement, and personality. Parietal lobe processes sensory information like touch, temperature, and pain. Temporal lobe, responsible for hearing, memory, and language. Occipital lobe responsible for visual processing. Types of brain matter. Gray matter contains neuronal cell bodies and is involved in processing information. White matter, composed of myelinated axons, transmits signals between brain areas. Nerve-related terminology. Neuron nerve cell that transmits electrical impulses. Axon, long extension of a neuron that sends impulses. Dendrite, branched extensions of a neuron that receive impulses. Synapse junction between 2 neurons where communication occurs. Neurotransmitter, chemical messenger, e.g. dopamine, serotonin, acetylcholine. Glial cells, support and protect neurons, e.g. astrocytes, microglia, oligodendrocytes. Myelin, sheath, fatty layer covering axons that speeds up signal transmission. Diseases and conditions, stroke, cerebrovascular accident, interruption of blood supply to the brain, aneurysm, ballooning of a blood vessel in the brain, tumor, abnormal cell growth in the brain. Meningitis, inflammation of the meninges, encephalitis, inflammation of the brain tissue. Hydrocephalus, accumulation of CSF in the brain's ventricles. Parkinson's disease, degenerative disorder affecting movement. Alzheimer's disease, neurodegenerative disorder affecting memory and cognition. Epilepsy, neurological disorder marked by seizures. Multiple sclerosis, MS, immune system attacks the myelin in the central nervous system. Diagnostics and procedures, EEG, electroencephalogram, records electrical activity of the brain. MRI, magnetic resonance imaging, imaging technique using magnets to view brain structure. CT scan, computed tomography. X-ray imaging to detect brain damage or tumors. Lumbar puncture, spinal tap, procedure to collect cerebrospinal fluid. Craniotomy, surgical opening of the skull. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and form new connections. Functional terms, motor cortex controls, voluntary muscle movements. Sensory cortex, processes, sensory input. Broca's area, involved in speech production. Wernicke's area, involved in language comprehension. Limbic system controls, emotions and memory, includes amygdala, hippocampus. Reticular formation, helps control arousal and consciousness. Basal ganglia, group of nuclei that control movement, neurotransmitters and hormones. Dopamine controls reward and movement. Serotonin, regulates mood, sleep, and appetite. Acetylcholine, involved in learning and memory. GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, main inhibitory neurotransmitter. Glutamate, main excitatory neurotransmitter. Endorphins, natural painkillers and mood enhancers. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to the channel.
Catch you in the next one.